Chat is so back to it feels so good to be back in the streamable. Hey, we're back. We gotta play FNAF. That's my. I'm bored. Your boy's bored. Your man is bored. I haven't completed this game yet because we left off. I don't know if it will full screen. I think it will full screen. Let's just check it. Open. Oh, no, I gotta go to Steam account. Oh no. I just have that in my files. So yeah, I'm checking if the streamable thing. Oh no, I can't move my stream. I can't move it. Alright, chat. I don't remember where we left off. Oh my god, my head's volume. Oh my god. Bitch. Don't play with me. I can hear this man loud. Oh shit! I don't remember how to play this game, chat. Oh my god. Dead. I'm not dead.
Where are you?
Fuck you, bro. I died to this. This is the gayest shit ever. Ow! No, sorry. No. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of my office, please.
You're not who I expected to see.
Oh, that's so gay. Oh, that was so gay. I don't know where was this question. I don't remember. Frames are dropping so fast. I am pressing escape. Yes, go. I have $1, chat. How do you feel me? How do I feel after knowing I have $1? Already? We just started. I'm gonna turn off everything so I can hear the chat. Got it. I don't know you.
You're not who I
Fuck.
expected to see.
A double ad though. A fucking double ad though. Are you fucking serious? A fucking double ad. How the I don't know why. Why this? It hasn't been an hour. It hasn't been minutes. It has been an hour already. I want to get out of this game. The boys are gone. If you know what happened to the boys, if you already know what happens to the boys are disbanded. It's gone. They're gone forever, chat. Or next summer.
You should have known I'd find you.
Fuck. You're serious, right? There's no way. There's no. Are they serious already in an ad, even though I didn't even do my task yet? I'm just saying, are they? Game, what the fuck do you mean already? I'm about to get it out of here. Watch.
How could I resist a promise such as this?
I don't know what you promised this man now, but I did not promise you anything. I
It
didn't promise.
feels like home.
Feels like you shut the heck up. I fucking love Fucking Margo. She's there. You, get out. It's been a while since you've been shot. Leave my office. Bro, you. Hi, Bon. Oh my god, I just. What do I do in that situation? I didn't unclog the toilet. I knew that ad would come as well. 'Cause it's. I did not mean to everything's fine, so am I here? I am not here. I am never here. Just don't see the flashlight and we're good.
It feels like home.
Nothing for you to come here. I don't see no reason you to come here. Please.
You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, that's still me.
I don't know who are you, bro. I don't even know who are you. But please, get out my office. One task done. Easy. Get out of here, please. Hey, are you here?
I heard your call.
Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, there's another one here. You're closer, never mind. You're closer, never mind, you're closer. Okay. Okay then. What would they accept for $1? Nothing. Hear me clearly, so let me put you here so you guys can hear me. I just banged my water. Put the mic stand. Rather than that. Alright, so I already first mistake already. Oh my god, the wiring of this, bro. What? Already I get no ad, so we're good. Well, then you're not in the again. Yeah.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Do we have to make a montage of how many times I'm gonna die again? Holy goddamn. I don't know what day is it. What day is it, chat? What day is it? I don't remember what day we're on. I don't even know what day I am in. I don't remember how to play this. Well, on a Friday. I think this is the last night, right? Is this the last night? I don't remember, chat. I don't remember.
have a gift for me?
No, I don't. You don't deserve any gifts. You don't deserve any gifts. You do not deserve any gifts. Why do I look away? I'm an idiot now. We're gonna get ad watch. I gotta keep them away somehow. That's the thing. Like, keep them away from the office. Oh my god, you're a moron. Hey, chill out, buddy. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Chill the fuck out, bro. There's no thing. There's no one here. We're about to get out and I'm about to die. Bitch! Bro, this is killing me already. Oh, what a pleasant surprise! There's no strap for me. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna get an ad. I'm gonna get an ad to my mouse. Alrighty. Obsessed thing. Ad. Oh, no ad.
You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, that's still me. I always come back.
Is there a possible way I can live? Can I win this? There's no way I can live. I really don't know if I can do it. Alright, chat. We're doing the one possible way. Yes. Oh my god, chat. No one was in the chat anyway. Just did precious dip. What the fuck? I'm just hitting my. Oh my god, there's no stand for my mic. There's no way. No, I no, my channel is dying lately. I don't know why. 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 I don't As slow as this been going to stream as well. Yeah. 6, 15. At least they get 10 views, but not enough than I usually get. Bro, these are the views, bro. These are the views when I. Bro. Oh yeah, chat. Shout out. Oh wait, this is yellow, bro. Shout out to this man right here. Fucking legend. He needs a lot of help, bro. He's been dealing a lot, bro. I feel bad for him, bro. We all care for them. Your boy out here just doing shit, bro. Let's go watch his videos, actually. Wait a moment. We're running slow. Okay. Which one should we watch, chat? Man, I have 150 subscribers. Congratulations, man. You passed. 50 more subscribers to go, and you can unlock the game prize. What is his most viewed, most popular video? Oh. Should we reaction Reddit? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just don't like his views are down as well. They're not like in the 1Ks like he did before. Oh my god, he hasn't uploaded a year later until he returns now. Now I understand why he quit. He stopped making YouTube videos for a while. Let's see this. Let's just watch this.
Oh, hiyo gozaimasu, fellow gamers. It is your boy Tristan coming back at you with a brand spanking new video for your viewing entertainment. It is Tuesday, so you know what that means. Today is Anime Day. Anime Day on the channel. Now, to start off, I want to actually talk about an anime that I've watched rather than doing a live reaction to it, because I wanted to do a live reaction to it, but I also wanted to just watch it for what it is by myself, you know, indulge myself, absorb it as much as possible, and then talk to you guys about it, because I actually have seen this anime on my timeline for quite a while, and I thought about watching it. I've kind of messed around with the idea of watching it on video, like I just mentioned. This anime is called A Record of Ragnarok. Now, this one is something. It is something, my boys and girls. It is something. It is. If you haven't watched it, watch it. That's all I gotta say. So this video, I'm just gonna be talking about my honest opinion about it, and I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to do a live reaction to it, but then again, I just wanted to absorb it and talk to you guys, because I feel like that's a little bit more organic, a little bit more real. On the screen, please. I appreciate you. Thank you. That years to discuss whether humans continue to exist for another 1,000 years.
You know, watch the anime. Don't. Why did I click on the video? I want to say when it ended the stream. November 19th. Oh my god, bro.
Hurry! Gotta hurry to the lab!
Wow.
I gotta hurry to Wedgehurst. I don't care how long it takes.
This man got bored up there. For real, let's look at comments. Only one comment?
You can't fly where? Where can you fucking fly? Can't be it. There's something related to those sword and shield weirdos. As each thank you for the fucking
I want to see the comments when he came back, actually. Just took a look at them. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, he's just stupid. 6 comments. Polygon new review, it's amazing. I admit it's better character. You're absolutely right, we stand in by that. There's one scene period. I didn't know Added Bloom, he just started uploading. It's been almost 2 years, bro, and I dropped my phone. God damn it. Let's see this.
Hey guys, it's me, Jeffy. And if you're watching this right now, that means you just got your very own Jeffy puppet, which is a clone of me. If you look behind me, you can see the cloning machine making more Jeffys. So thanks for being my bestest friend. See if you can make your own oot noises like me.
Hey, it's me, Mario. If you're watching this, that means you unfortunately got the Mario puppet. Which means, Jeffy, stop it! Which means you have to put up with all the stuff I have to put up with. And that means Jeffy is gonna keep annoying you all the time. And Jeffy, stop hitting me! Alright, so, my life is pretty bad. I have to put up with a lot of stuff. So, hopefully you can make my life better. Stop it! Jeffy, stop it!
I don't have to.
So, you have to give me a better life. So please take care of me. And Jeffy, stop it! Hey guys, it's me, Junior! If you're watching this, that means you got the Junior puppet. Which, don't tell anyone, but I'm the coolest puppet you can buy because I'm Junior. I'm #1. Anyway, we can play trains, go eat Happy Meals, and make fun of Chef Pee-Pee, and Cody, and Joseph. But anyway, you're my best friend, and let's go on amazing adventures together, yeah!
Hey guys, if you're watching this, you got the Joseph puppet. Oh man, you're awesome. Oh, I would love to be your friend. We could go outside and eat bugs and do all types of fun adventurous stuff.
Ew.
Just don't leave me alone, please, because my mom already left me and I don't really have too many friends. So please be my friend.
Don't worry, Joseph. I
Hey
will be
there,
your friend.
If you're watching this,
hell
that
no.
means you got the Cody puppet. Who needs a blow-up doll when you got the Cody doll? What
Oh,
you're
God.
looking at is 100% perfection. Go ahead and put me in your hand and see how I
Kill
feel.
me.
Feels good, right? It's like we were made for each other. Just remember.
I just remember something. Fuck. Give him all in chat. Wait, hold on. Let's just chill for a minute. Get the touch file.
That whenever you're playing with me, I'm enjoying every second of it. And if you could see the ingredients that made me, I would be 99% hunk and 1% punk. Ugh.
Ew.
I've also got an 8-pack.
Hey guys, if you're watching this, you bought the Bowser puppet. Yeah, that's me. Oh man, you like my bunny slippers?
Yeah, I do.
Really tough, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna have so much fun watching Charlie and Friends together. Just don't let anybody interrupt us, okay? Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Wow. Damn. She's a shoddy. I remember that tape. Yeah, Ham just came back, bro. Burp. Chat, what do we want, bro? We can't watch that. I got blocked because of that bullshit. I don't have to wait. Can we watch that? I don't think so, so it's not. Let's watch this after.
Business?
Wait, what? Wrong one. Wait. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted. Fuck, never mind. It's not the one. Either way, I don't feel like reacting to that. What do we react, chat? Suggest it on the chat so I can understand what we're gonna watch. Cause I got nothing to react. Okay, bitch, stand up. I don't want you. Oh yeah, that's when Venom came out. Jesus. I want to hear this story because everyone has.
Alright, so I have a
everyone
pretty
has a
story
toxic
time
ex
to get
girlfriend.
today. Today's story time is about a toxic ex.
Okay.
Now, I've talked about toxic exes on this channel a million times before, but this story time's a little bit different. This
Okay.
story time is one that I can't believe I haven't even told yet, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, leave a like on the video, and let's jump right into this. So today's story time all takes place my final year of high school. Now, I was kind of in and out of high school up until I was like 17, and then I fully was done with it. I quit to go pursue YouTube full time.
Damn.
I was kind of out of it at 16 a little bit too, but I went back and tried to finish. But at 17, I officially quit, like never went back, never turned back. But this story time takes place the final year.
He has 3 million, so that's a good
Gave
thing.
it all up. And around this time, I was just about to turn 17. And at the time, I was dating a girl who wasn't in school anymore. She dropped out before I did, and she was also 17. Now this girl, I met her at a party, one of my friend's birthday parties. She went to a completely different school when I met her, and she had dropped out a few months later. And the first few months of our relationship when we started dating were very normal, like just very, very normal. In the first few months, like literally 3 months, no problems whatsoever, no red flags. But then month 4 came along and fucked the entire thing up. This all starts off as a normal day. I'm sitting in my room, just enjoying myself, watching some Netflix, having a nice, chill, peaceful, just good afternoon, right? And my girlfriend hits me up, and she's like, hey, you want to hang out today? And I was like, yeah, I'm down, but I got to talk to my mom and make sure I have nothing planned today with her. Because around this time, my mom was helping one of her friends move, and I had to go help her move stuff some days. So I just had to make sure I wasn't bailing on my mom first before, you know, making plans with my girlfriend. So my girlfriend was like, okay, like, let me know. So 45 minutes later, I talked to my mom. My mom's like, yeah, no, you're good. You could ever come over, like, whatever. So I text my girl back. I was like, yeah, we're good. You can come over. So she comes over. She hangs out at my house for like an hour, and then me and her leave my house and drive to a food place, get some food.
Cool.
We hang out there for like 45 minutes, and then after that, we're on my way back to my house.
Okay.
And we were planning on going back to my house and watching a movie, but then my girlfriend asked me a really weird question on the way home.
Oh,
It
no.
really ruined the evening, to say the least. My girlfriend looks over at me while she's driving, like literally takes her eyes off the road,
Oh,
looks
no.
at me and goes, what if I told you I was cheating on you?
Oh my
I
god.
was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? And she's like, you know, like, what if I told you right now I was cheating on you? Like, how would you react? And I was like, I'd probably be pretty upset. I wouldn't really enjoy if my girlfriend was cheating on me. Are you cheating on me? And she hesitates and goes, no. And I was like, you can tell the truth. If you're cheating on me, just tell me. Like, I'd rather know than not know. And she's like, well, what do you consider cheating? And I was like,
Oh, no.
Anything involving romantic behavior with another dude, probably. Like, you know, kissing, flirting, all that type of stuff. And she goes, well, how would you define flirting? I was like, I don't know, like being intimate with each other. I don't know how to explain it. And she goes, okay, well, you can tell me if this is cheating. If this is cheating you, then I did cheat on you. And
bitch, why do you have that?
And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck just happened to our night? Like, we were having a great night, just a nice, normal, happy, fun night, like always. And she comes and drops this bomb on me that she's cheating on me. And she proceeds to tell me that she talked to this dude from her old high school, and she shows me the messages between him and her. And let me tell you guys, she was cheating. She was big fucking cheating. So I read these messages, and I'm like, yeah, this is cheating. And she goes, really? I was like, are you actually playing dumb right now? Like, you are cheating. Yes. And she goes, well, how do we work past it? Like, how do we get past this? Like, I love you. I was like, no, you don't, because this is not what you do to someone you love.
True.
So drop me off home, and then you can fuck off forever, and I can fuck off forever in the opposite direction, and we can go our separate ways. And she was like, well, I don't want to go our separate ways. I'm like, well, I do, because you're fucking cheating on me, so please drop me off. And she goes, no. And she slams on the brakes and stops the car in the middle of the road with traffic behind us. And goes, I'm not just going to drop you off, and we're not just going to forget about each other. Like, we love each other, and we need to work past this. And I was like, no, you cheated on me. I don't forgive that easily. If you want to work past this, then you should go and never cheat on anybody ever again, and I'll go and live my life separately from you. And then maybe, just maybe 5 years down the line, I'll consider being friends. And she still just stopped in the middle of traffic, giving me this, like, confused look, like she did nothing wrong, and, like, I'm the crazy one. And there's people beeping at us, behind us. And I tell her, I'm like, you need to go. We have people behind us. And she goes, you know what? Get out and walk home. And she throws her drink at me. Luckily, it missed, and it went all over the floor.
Damn.
I got out of the car, and I walked away, gladly, because I don't want to be in that fucking car anymore.
Damn.
And I just walked away with my phone, just on my phone, texting my friend, telling him to come pick me up. And I was actually relieved. I know it sounds kind of weird, like, Austin, why are you relieved that you found out your girl was cheating on you? I wasn't relieved about that, but I was relieved that I found out who this person was on the inside. Like, for months and months, I thought that she was the coolest girl ever, and, like, there was nothing wrong, like, nothing going on. But she completely was just cheating on me behind my back. Like, some of those messages I saw on her phone went back all the way, like, 2 months. So it'd been going on for a while. So literally just I was relieved to know that that happened and that she was not who I thought she was. Because it made it that much easier to move on, right? Plus, when she stopped her car in the middle of the road, yelled at me, and threw her drink at me, it made it very clear that we should not be together for many reasons.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anyway, you probably think, okay, that's the end of it, right? Like, you found out that she was cheating on you, you found out that you guys weren't compatible, and you went on with your life, right? Like, it ends there. Oh, I fucking wish it ended there. It gets a whole lot worse. Strap in, okay? So fast forward like a whole week and a half later, I wake up early to go to school, right? I get up, I take a shower, I get dressed, I get ready for my day, and on the bus, on the way to school, I get a text message on my phone from my ex. She goes, hey, can we talk today? And I reply and I go, no. And she goes, why not? And I go, because you cheated on me. She goes, okay, but, like, can we talk later? I just want to, like, talk to you. I was like, what's it about? And she goes, I don't want to talk about it on text. Can I just talk to you on the phone later? I was like, maybe. And I left it at that. I said maybe. I shouldn't have even said maybe. I should have said no because I didn't want to talk to her at all. But I said maybe. I left it at that. I closed out the message after that. And I stopped looking at my phone. I went on Do Not Disturb. So fast forward like 45 minutes later, I get to school. I get off the bus. I go to my locker. I get what I need for the day out of my locker. And I go to my first period class. And I sit down in class. And I'm just on my phone, looking at Twitter, not looking at my messages at all, just completely ignoring my messages. Because I did not want to see what she was saying to me. Because I was just trying to have a nice, peaceful day without drama. And then all of a sudden, I hear my teacher go, Austin, you have a visitor. And I look up. And you want to guess who's staring at me right in the face, just right in the doorway of my first period class, just looking at me with a smile on her face? My toxic-ass ex-girlfriend. And she's staring at me with the most devious smile I've ever seen in my entire life.
Goddamn.
So I get up and I go into the hallway to talk to her. And we get onto the hallway, and I shut the classroom door. And she goes, hey, Austin. And I go, what the fuck are you doing here? And she goes, well, you're ignoring my text, so I thought I'd come right to the source, right where you are. I was like, how are you here right now? How'd you get in the school? She goes, I snuck in with a group of kids that got off their bus late. And I was like, do you understand that, like, that's probably illegal? And she goes, I don't give a fuck. You're ignoring me, and you're being crazy. I was like, I'm being crazy for ignoring you when you're the one that cheated on me, stopped the car in traffic, threw your drink at me, all because I said I didn't want to be in a relationship with you because you cheated on me.
Damn.
And she goes, yeah, you're talking fucking crazy right now. And she's like yelling at me in the middle of the hallway. And there's still some people around. There's still some like people down the
That's
hallway
tough.
walking to their classes. Like, I'm getting looks at this point. Like, people are looking at me. And then all of a sudden, she just starts screaming. She's like, I put in so much work to this relationship. This is the longest relationship I've ever had. I'm not about to let it just go to shit over a stupid mistake I made. I was like, okay, a few things here. One, longest relationship you've ever had? We've been together for not even half a year. That's kind of ridiculous to sit there and use that as an excuse. Two, it's not just some little mistake, like you cheated on me, and I'm not really willing to just let that go. Some people might be able to, but I'm not one of them. And three, you snuck into my school, I think illegally, to try and fucking talk about this. Like, you pulled me out of class to talk to me. Like, you're lucky my teacher even let me out here to talk to you. Like, what? And then right after I say that, I hear a voice from behind me say, everything okay, Austin? And I turn around, and it's my school security guard. This dude was a legend. Let's just call him John, okay? John, the school security guard, the only one that liked me. This dude was mad cool to me. Every day he'd check on me, be like, yo, what's up, man? Like, how you doing? Like, he was always really cool, right? And he asked me, he goes, everything okay, Austin? Because he could see that I was upset about something. I was, like, talking kind of loud. And when he asked me if everything was okay, I had two choices. One, I either say, yeah, man, everything's fine, and I let this girl keep
I don't give a fuck.
just acting ridiculous. Or two, I just snitch on her and go on with my day. And honestly, I just said, fuck it. I was like, no, John, it's not okay. This girl right here, she's my toxic ex. I broke up with her for cheating on me. And she snuck into school today to talk to me about it because I was ignoring her text messages. And he goes, what? Like, you snuck into the school? And she goes, yeah, I did. So fucking what? What are you going to do about it, security guard? And he goes, I'll show you what I'm going to do about it.
What the heck is the quarterly? 480p for me. What? 1080p. Hold on, it's gonna lag the stream. Watch.
And this dude gets on his radio and calls up the school cop. And the school cop comes down like 2 minutes later and escorts her out of the building far away from it. And John goes, all right, Austin, you get back to class. You enjoy your day. I was like, you too, man. Thank you. So after this, I go back to class. I just go about my day after that. And at the end of the day, I finally decide to check my text messages with her just to see what she was sending me. And I shit you not, there was over 60 text messages.
Fucking
60,
hell, bro.
Not 16, 60. All just saying, like, you're being crazy right now. Why are you ignoring me? Austin, are you there? I'm about to come into school and, like, talk to you. I'm about to come to your school right now. On my way. Driving there now. Like, just completely acting ridiculous. And after she was escorted out of the school, she texted me and said, I'll be back. So, that scared the shit out of me. All week I was just completely on edge, making sure she wasn't in my school spying on me. And luckily she wasn't, at least not as far as I knew. And I didn't see her at school ever again after that. Actually, I didn't see her at all after that. She tried to message me for a few more weeks after that, but eventually I just blocked her because I couldn't take it anymore. And I blocked her, and I changed my number actually too, just to be safe. And I didn't hear from her ever again. Now, I don't know what she's up to nowadays. I personally don't even want to know. Like, last thing I ever want to do is reopen that door ever again. And the crazy thing is she knew about my YouTube channel and she knew about my videos. So I really hope she doesn't still keep up with them, because if she sees this video, we might just start a whole new series on this channel. I hope not, though.
Please
but
do.
You guys, moral of this story is, don't cheat on people. Don't be a toxic ex. Don't be like that. And just be peaceful.
Sorry for the
Simple.
background,
That's
though,
it.
chat.
Anyway,
Sorry
guys,
for the
hope you enjoyed
background.
this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all later.
I
Peace.
want to see this chat.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip.
Facts, bro. Don't drip on the drip, bro. Don't. No, that's disrespectful.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time is about the time I caught my teacher. I'd say caught in 4K. Maybe
Damn.
even 20/20 vision, because I saw this with my own eyes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this story time and find it
I
funny.
will.
If you do, please leave a like on the video. And yeah, let's just jump right into today's story time. So today's story time is about one of my teachers, specifically two of my teachers, but one more than the other. Now let's give this teacher a name. I'm not going to say her real name, but let's just call her Mrs. Wilson, okay?
Woo!
Mrs. Wilson was a new teacher. She was also very young, probably the youngest teacher I've ever had in my entire life. And that made her very, very cool, because like she understood, you know, current humor. Not to say that older people don't. I'm not trying to make fun of old people. Okay, old people, don't get mad at me. Don't band together and come, you know, burn my house down. I'm just saying, like, a younger teacher sometimes is cooler just because they relate to you more. But anyway, she was a really cool girl, right? Now, Mrs. Wilson and me, we're kind of friends, honestly. Like, she never really yelled at me in class. I'd, like, have full-on conversations with her. She was very nice. She's probably one of my favorite teachers I've ever had, which is why this story time is kind of hilarious and sad at the same time. Now, the thing about Mrs. Wilson is every day, this guy would come to the classroom who was also a teacher. He teached a grade above us, and they would kind of like flirt with each other, and our whole class would always make a joke of it and be like, Mrs. Wilson, like, are you dating him? And she'd be like, no, we're just friends, guys, like, get your heads out of the gutter. And she would always deny the fact that she was dating this teacher. I remember one time he came into the room and we were all just sitting there quietly doing our work, and they were sitting at Miss Wilson's desk kind of like flirting with each other and laughing.
Hey, yo.
And out of absolute nowhere, my friend that was sitting next to me just screams out in the silent classroom and goes, will you two just get a room already? Like, come on, get it over with. And she goes, go to the main office. And yeah, needless to say, my friend got detention for like 2 days. So yeah, like I said, a very big joke in our classroom, and she always denied it, but everyone kind of thought that they were gonna date. I didn't think they were dating seriously, but with how they flirted and stuff, I assumed they were gonna end up dating.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we were right. A couple weeks later, she comes in the classroom all like smiling and happy, and a girl sitting in the front row made a joke about it. She's like, oh, like, did your boyfriend finally ask you out? And she just admitted it. She's like, yep, he did. And it was confirmed. This teacher and my teacher were dating. Now, personally,
Lucky bro, lucky bro.
I didn't really care. I was kind of glad that it was over with because everyone would not let that joke go.
Damn.
But that only made it worse. People joked about it even more every day. So much to the point where she was getting angry with it and told our class that they need to stop because it's very inappropriate. And honestly, she was right. Like, a great example is what I just told y'all about my friend yelling out. Like, that shit would make me so mad. But anyway, that's not even where it ends, okay? That's not even where it starts, to be honest. Like, it just gets so much worse. So fast forward a couple months later into them dating. I'm in the lunchroom sitting at my table with my friends, okay? Now, at this point, my grade in Miss Wilson's class was actually pretty good. I was passing her class. Like I said, she was always very nice to me. And the fact that she was dating this guy that made her happy made her even more nice, so that was cool. But we're sitting at lunch, and after lunch every day was when we had Miss Wilson's class. So right from lunch every day, we went straight there. Now, I'm sitting at the table with my friends, and we're just talking, and my friend makes a joke. He's like, yo, one of these days we're just going to walk over to Miss Wilson's class after lunch, and she's going to be making out with him on the desk or something. Now, I don't know why my friend was thinking about this. We were talking about something completely different before he said this. It was the most out-of-the-blue thing I've ever heard him say. And I was like, dude, why are you thinking about that right now? He's like, I don't know, it's just funny. I was like, no. Get your mind out of that gutter, Jason, okay? She's a nice lady. Stop thinking about that. And all of my friends start laughing, and everyone starts kind of making a joke about it as well. And then fast forward a couple minutes later, there's about 5 minutes until lunch ends, and my friend says he wants to leave lunch early so he can go meet his plug in the bathroom. Now, I know when you hear that, you're probably like, yo, your friend went in the bathroom and bought drugs? No, you know what he would do? He would go to the bathroom every single day and meet his friend in there and buy vape juice. Yes. Vape juice every day in the school bathroom. I don't know why he didn't just wait and buy it from this dude outside of school, but for some reason every day it was his routine. He would leave lunch early and buy vape juice. So anyway, I had nothing to do. I was bored. I was done with my lunch. So I decided that I'm going to go with him, and so did the rest of my friends. Everybody from the lunch table got up and left lunch early. We left the cafeteria. So we start walking through the empty hallways of our school after leaving my friend to buy his vape juice. And we see Miss Wilson's class, and her door's shut, which is strange because she usually never shuts her door. Even during lunch, like whenever I would pass there, the door would be wide open and she'd be at her desk doing work or something. But it didn't really matter because there's a window on every classroom door anyway that was pretty big to see through. And as we're walking by her room, me and all my friends like quickly glimpse through the door, and we see something that we did not expect to see. Something that we didn't even want to see. We see Miss Wilson sitting on her desk, just going at it with this teacher she's dating. And I'm not even going to go into detail, but a lot was going on, okay? A lot of kissing, a lot of other stuff that doesn't matter, okay? But needless to say, it was not something I expected to see, and neither did my friends. So after we see this, we almost go into shock, and we take cover like we're fucking Navy SEALs on the wall right next to her door. We all take cover on it, and we're like, yo, what the hell is going on in there? And my friends start laughing, and I'm like, yo, we need to go back to the bathrooms right now before she sees us out here. So we quickly run back to the bathroom. My friend's leaving the bathroom, the one who bought his vape juice. And this was the same friend that called at lunch as a joke, like, oh, what if we saw them making out or something? And I'm like, yo, guess what? We just saw Miss Wilson and her boyfriend making out and doing other stuff. He goes, shut up. I'm like, yeah, dude, you called it. He goes, I was kidding. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's still funny. And he's like, nah, I don't believe you. And sure enough, he wanted to see it for himself, so he walked over there by himself and took a peek. And I told him not to. I was like, dude, don't go over there. Don't look through the window. Like, they might see you. We'll get in trouble. And he didn't want to listen. He walked over to her door, took a peek through the window, and his face just, like, completely changed. And then he said the dumbest thing he's ever said in his entire life. He goes, yeah, Miss Wilson, get it. I'm like, Jason, you fucking idiot. And he turns around and he starts running. And I'm like, dude, she definitely just heard him. We got to go. And me and all my friends run away and go back to the cafeteria. And we go in the cafeteria and we sit back down at our table. And then the bell rings because it was time to go. And we leave and we walk out with the rest of our class. And of course, we had to go right back to where we were, which was Miss Wilson's class. We walk over there. We go in the room. Miss Wilson's sitting there looking not happy at all. I definitely know that she heard him. And we sit down and she goes, Jason, can you come up to the front, please?
Oh, no.
And Jason stands up, does the walk of shame to the front of the classroom, and he gets pulled out into the hallway by Miss Wilson to talk to. And my friend immediately runs over to my desk, and he's like, yo, do you think she knows that we were out there as well? And I was like, I don't think so, man. I think she only saw Jason. And he's like, dude, I hope he doesn't rat us out. I'm like, yeah, man, me neither, because it was his dumbass mistake for yelling that. So anyway, they talk out there for like 5 minutes. She then brings him back in. Jason looks very angry. I'm assuming he just got like a week's worth of detention. And I called it. He got a week's worth of detention. But the good thing is he didn't rat us out. So she didn't know that we saw it as well. And we didn't get in trouble for, being in the halls during lunch and not being in the lunchroom. But Jason sadly did. She gave him a week's worth of detention because he was roaming the halls without a pass during lunch. Yeah, that's why he got detention. You'd think it's because of the other reason, but when you think about it, she couldn't really give him detention for that because how the hell would she explain that to anybody? Like, yeah, I gave him detention because he caught me and my boyfriend getting down on my desk. But yeah, pretty much every time after this that I talked to Miss Wilson, it was always kind of awkward because I just knew about that and it was in the back of my mind every time I talked to her. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Kind of an awkward but funny story time.
It was.
Jason is a dumbass.
Yes, he
Moral of
was.
The story is, don't be like Jason. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this story time and found it funny. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Well, that was funny. Oh my god. Let's see this chat.
So you might remember how much fun using cheat codes in games was back in the day. You could max out your character's stats, enable
Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time is a pretty good one in my opinion. I've been saving this one for a while. I think you guys will enjoy it. Today's story time takes place back in high school when I was in 9th grade. And it's about someone that cheated on one of my friends and how we got the best case of revenge I've ever seen in my fucking life. So today's story time all starts off as a normal day. I wake up, I get out of bed, I take a shower, I put on some clothes, I get ready for the day, I get on my school bus, I go to school, and I walk into school, and one of my best friends, let's just call his friend Dylan, okay? I walk into school, and Dylan is at his locker crying. Like, crying his eyes out hard as fuck.
Damn.
And I walk up to him, and I'm like, Dylan, are you okay? Like, what's going on, man? He's like, bro, I'm not okay. Like, Kayla broke up with me. Now, Kayla was Dylan's girlfriend. They've been dating for about a year. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, why'd she break up with you? He's like, I don't know, man. Like, she just told me it's over today. Like, she walked up to me and said it was done and walked away. And I was like, did she give you a reason or something? He's like, no, man, I don't know. I'm like, all right, man. Well, I'm here for you. Anything you need, tell me. Like, anything at all. We can just do whatever the fuck you want. You want to skip school for the whole day? We can leave right now. And he's like, nah, man, don't worry. Like, I'll be okay. I'm like, all right, man, keep your head up. He's like, you too. I'm like, all right, man, have a good one. Let me know if you need anything. He's like, for sure. So I go to my first period class, and the day kind of progresses on as normal. And I shit you not, after every single class that I had, I would go straight to Dylan's locker and check on him to make sure he was doing okay. And by 4th period, I went to his locker, and he was doing way better. Like, every period before that, he was, like, sad or crying. But this time, he looked really happy. So I walk up to him, I'm like, hey, man, how you doing? He's like, good, man, like, we're back together. I was like, oh, you and Kayla are back together. He's like, yeah, bro, like, I don't know what happened. She just said that, she regretted it, and we got back together.
Okay, I understand
Listen,
that.
man, it's your relationship. You can do whatever you want. but that's really weird that she broke up with you and then got back together with you in the same
mean-
day. So just please look out for yourself.
I mean, that happened to me and other girls. Bro, brother, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm about to fucking make you, bro. That's what happened to me, bro. Like, I dated a girl for like 7 months. And then we broke up. Then, like, no, not really. Like, we broke up on like the first month of the relationship. And then we got back together this 2 days after the breakup. It was hilarious for me. And then, the second time, I just went. The first time, I was a jerk. I was overprotective over her. I was really, really, really overprotective over her. And she didn't like that, so she fucking dumped me for that. And no shit about this. I fucking be a bitch and I cried over it. I'm a bitch boy back then. It was fine for me though. I got over it for like the next 3 hours, I think. I don't remember. It's been a year.
To make sure she's not going to do that again, like, find out why she broke up with you. Ask her nicely. See if she'll tell you.
A year and a
I don't want
half.
to see you hurt again. He's like, yeah, man, thanks for looking out. I was like, no problem, man. So anyway, later that day, lunchtime came around. And I had the same lunchtime as Dylan's girlfriend, Kayla. I'm sure most of your guys' schools do this
Yep.
as well, but my
I do
school
that.
would give people different lunch blocks. And I
Mhm.
had one of the later lunch times, and so
Damn,
did
that's
Kayla.
tough.
And she sat at the table right across from me. So, you know, I thought that this lunch would be like any other lunch. I would go there, sit down with my friends, and Kayla would be at the table across from me with her friends. But this time it was a little bit different. I got to lunch, and I was like one of the first people in the cafeteria. And I sat down at my table by myself, waiting for my friends to get there. And I see Kayla in the cafeteria as well. But she's not at the table that she's usually at. Usually she's right across from me. She's at a table that's like a few tables down, and she's sitting with this guy. Now, I'd seen this dude in the hallways before. I didn't really know him. I just knew that he played football with a few of my friends. And he's sitting at this table with Kayla. And they're sitting real close to each other, talking and like smiling and shit. And at first, I'm thinking like, you know what? Girls have guy friends. I'm
True.
not that worried. I'm sure it's no big deal.
Yep.
And then she leans in and they start making out. Just right in front of me. And she knew I sat there, so like she knew I would probably see. So me not knowing what to do, I just got up and walked to the vending machine and got a drink because I didn't want to watch that shit. I'm in lunch to eat. Not
Bro, you
watch
could
people
have grabbed. Oh my god, bro! You could have recorded it and show it to your friend. I would do that. I would
fuck each
definitely
other's
do
fucking
that.
faces
to my
off.
homie.
So I got my food. I sat down, and a few of my friends came down to the table, and they sat down. And I
Aw.
was like, yo, what's up? And they're like, yo, why is Dylan's girlfriend making out with another guy? And I was like, I don't know, man. They've been doing that since I got here. And one of my friends takes out his phone and
Yeah,
takes
do
a
that.
picture of them making out and sends it to Dylan and goes, hey, man, your girl's cheating on you. Now, I told him not to do that because that's fucked up. I don't think anyone wants to see their girl making out with another guy. Like, he could have just told Dylan without sending that photo, and
I mean,
Dylan would have
it's
believed
proof.
him.
I need
But
proof.
instead, he just sent full-blown proof that ruined Dylan's day. So after Dylan gets this text message, he texts his girl, Kayla, and goes, hey, are you cheating on me? And she responds and goes, no, what the fuck? And he sends me the screenshots of her saying this. And I'm like, dude, I hate to break it to you, but like, she's in front of me right now at the cafeteria, like making out with some dude. And this dude, Dylan, goes, yeah, don't worry, man. I saw the proof. I just wanted to show you that she was lying to my face. And I was like, yeah, man, what are you going to do? And he texts me back and he goes, are you still in the cafeteria with everybody? I'm like, yeah. He goes, how much
Damn.
longer do you guys have till you leave? I'm like, lunch is over in like 10, 15 minutes. He goes, okay, stay right there.
Oh, no.
And at this point, I start to get worried.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, what is Dylan about to do? So a couple minutes later, Dylan walks into the cafeteria. And in my cafeteria, there was a giant projected image on the wall every day. Like some days it was the school logo. Other days it was like a teacher of the week. You know, there's a bunch of different shit. And Dylan walks up to the computer that controls the projector. And he starts fucking with the computer. Like he's on there for like a whole minute straight. And I'm like, what is he doing? And my friend looks at me and goes, I think I know what he's doing. And I was like, yeah, I think I do too, but I don't want to say it out loud. And right after I say that, this giant image of Dylan's girlfriend kissing this guy goes on the wall in front of the whole cafeteria, and Dylan yells out, "Attention! Attention, everybody! Please, can I have your attention? That photo right there is my beautiful girlfriend, Kayla, cheating on me with some fucking jock. Just want to make sure everyone in the whole cafeteria saw this the way I had to see it. And also, I hope she's embarrassed just like I was when I saw this photo. That is all, everybody. Please continue your lunch. Enjoy your meals. Also, fuck you, Kayla. We're done."
Damn.
He just storms out of the cafeteria, and everybody claps for him. Like, they give him a round of applause. And Kayla and that dude, they were sitting at that lunch table just looking real embarrassed. And they got up and left as well. But when they walked out, everybody booed at them. Like, everyone clapped for Dylan. But when Kayla and her new boyfriend walked out, everyone booed. And that image of them kissing was on the wall for like fucking 2 whole minutes after that, just sitting there until a teacher finally came in and took it off. So anyway, after all that went down and lunch was over, I found Dylan in the hallway at his locker. And I was like, "Yo, man, are you okay?" And he looked relieved. He was like, "Honestly, man, I'm doing a lot better than I was earlier. Like, after finding out she was cheating, that makes breaking up a whole lot easier. Like, honestly, before, I thought she was dumping me for no reason. But the reason she wanted to dump me was because she wanted to go with this new guy. But she didn't want to lose me either, so she just cheated on me. So, like, fuck that. I'm actually relieved that she's gone." I was like, "Yeah, man, that's a good way to look at it." He's like, "Yeah, man, thanks for having my back." I was like, "Bro, anytime." So after that, Dylan went on to kind of just live a pretty normal life. He was fine, honestly. He was good. He found a new girl like 4 months later who was way cooler, way better for him. And Kayla went on to date her jock boyfriend for like 2 more months, and then they broke up, and ironically enough, he cheated on her. So yeah, man.
Damn.
The moral of this story is don't cheat on people. Just don't cheat on people. It's not that hard. Don't cheat. But yeah, guys.
Don't cheat, actually, chat. Do not cheat. It's not worth it to cheat. I experienced it because I cheated on someone and I fucking regret it. I instantly regret it. I want to see this. See this chat. I want to see this hack.
Paimon! Why are you looking at me like that? What an exotic creature.
Yo, what's your guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time, in my opinion, is a pretty good
Hey,
one.
yo.
It's a ridiculous one. It's about an old relationship of mine. And it's not just like any other old relationship story where, you know, I was dating some girl and it just like fell apart. This relationship crashed and burned. And like, that's even putting it lightly. It was just ridiculous, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. So today's story time all starts off when I was 17 years old. Now, when I was 17, my YouTube was popping off. I was still living in my hometown with my parents, and I was really just having a good life. You know, I was enjoying myself. I was 17, about to turn 18, and like doing really well for myself.
Give me a fucking moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Alright, we're back. I don't know if I should do face cam. I don't know if my LED lights are up. No, they are not. Okay, moment. Face cam are coming on. Cause your boy ready to do his face cam season. Okay, give me a moment. Let me set up my fucking lights off. My room is a mess. It's a fucking mess. I don't know how loud was that because I didn't have my headset on. Where do we put this shot? Actually, let's put it in the bottom right. Right here. Let's go. Let's get into it.
I was finally achieving all these dreams that I had. And I was having a great time, right?
Okay.
And I had this girlfriend at the time who was also very cool. So I really thought, you know, life couldn't get any better than this. Like, nothing could mess this up.
Yeah.
And then something messed it up. Specifically, my girlfriend. So this all starts off as a normal day. I'm just sitting in my room working on a YouTube video, just having a nice time, right, editing this video. And my girlfriend hits me up and goes, hey, you want to hang out today? And I was like, I'm actually working on a video right now, but when I'm done, I'm totally down. And she replies and goes, you're always working on those videos, eyes rolling emoji. Now, a part of me really wanted to respond and just be like, yeah, I am always working on these videos because I fucking love it. But I just responded and was like, yeah, I'm sorry, like, I'll be done soon, we'll hang out later, okay? And she goes, okay, whatever. So I could tell she was kind of pissed off. I could tell that me working on my videos was kind of annoying her a little bit. But at the same time, like, she had to have understood, like, this is what I do. This has, like, been my dream since I was a little kid, and it was finally happening. So, like, not to sound insensitive, but I was going to keep doing what I did because I loved it, and I still love it. So anytime someone has a problem with me doing YouTube, well, to put it lightly, they can go fuck themselves. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I responded to her. I told her we'd hang out later and I'd be done soon. And I was telling the truth. I literally only had like an hour left on this video. So as soon as I was done with that, me and her could hang out all night. So I finished up the video about an hour later, and she comes over and she walks in my room. I'm just sitting there kind of like checking the stats on the video, seeing what people are saying, checking the feedback, just for a minute so I could see how I was doing. And then I was going to get off and just like watch Netflix all night. And she got mad at me. She was like, you're always just looking at your YouTube. Like, you don't care about me. I was like, what? What kind of bullshit is that? Like, I talk to you all the time. I hang out with you every day for hours on end. I spend way more time with you than I do making videos. Like, don't say that. And she was like, well, it's true. I was like, it's not true. And she just got really pissed off at me and turned around and went to sleep. So I definitely wasn't feeling great after this. It's never a fun time to get into an argument with somebody, whether it's your girlfriend, your friend, your parents, like whoever. Getting into an argument and then going to sleep angry at each other with anybody isn't fun. I don't enjoy doing that. I like to be at peace with everyone in my life. So I was pretty annoyed and just not happy with the situation. But I just decided, you know what, like, I'm going to let her sleep. I'm going to wake her up because, well, to wake someone up after an argument is kind of a dick move because it's just going to keep them even more mad at you. So, yeah, I went to bed after that thinking that we'd wake up in better moods and talk it out. So I go to sleep, and I wake up 3 hours later to her on my computer. And I look over at the clock, and it's like 4:30 in the morning.
Fucking hell.
So she's on my computer at 4:30 in the morning, middle of the night, typing really quietly. She didn't know I woke up. I, like, just opened my eyes. And she was trying to type super quietly, but I have one of those really loud mechanical keyboards, so when you type, it sounds like a fucking earthquake is hitting your room. So, yeah, she couldn't be very quiet. It woke me up. So I stand up, and she sees me, and she goes, oh, like, you're awake. And she immediately closes out the tab that she was on. And I was like, what are you doing? And she goes, nothing.
Bullshit.
I was like, you're on my computer. Doesn't look like nothing. And she goes, well, yeah, I had to check something. I was like, what do you have to check? Because, like, this girl never used my computer. She was never on it, ever. So I was really confused as to why she was on it. And she's like, oh, I just had to, like, check something really fast, like, just something on Facebook. I was like, all right, whatever. So I walk out of the room. I grab some water. I start drinking some water. I just kind of, you know, wake myself up. And I go back into my room, and she's back in bed on her phone. And I didn't think much of it. I really thought she was telling the truth. I thought she was just on Facebook, going through her Facebook or something. But then I thought about it a little bit more, because I looked over at her phone, and she was on Facebook on her phone. And I'm thinking to myself, if she really wanted to check her Facebook, she could have just done it on her phone. Like, why'd you get on my computer? So I asked her that. I was like, hey, if you had to, like, get up and check your Facebook, why didn't you just do it on your phone? Like, why'd you get on my computer? And she goes, oh, it's just, like, easier to read on your big computer screen. And I was like, okay, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
and she was like, yeah, like, what, you don't trust me? I was like, no, I do. It's just weird. I've never seen you on my computer before. And she's like, what, you got something to hide? I was like, no, obviously not, but I was just asking. She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Let's go back to bed. And the tone of her voice sounded so much happier than before. Like, before, she was mad at me and we were arguing, and then she went to bed.
Yeah.
But she didn't seem mad at me anymore. So she goes back to bed, and I sit there in my bed just watching Netflix for like an hour. And I decide, you know what? I'm not going to be able to sleep. Like, I'm up for the night. I'm just going to get up and go on my computer and just, like, read comments or, like, go on Twitter or something. So I get up, I go on my computer, I go on YouTube, and I'm signed out, which is weird because I would always leave myself signed in. So I go to sign in, I type in my password. It doesn't work. It says my password was changed like an hour ago.
Do you want a new voice?
I kind of want to use this chat.
Voice mod lets you change your voice.
I will use it one day, but not now.
And I'm like, what the hell? Did I get hacked? What the fuck just happened? So I immediately start trying to reset my password as fast as I can because I think that I've been hacked. And I can't reset my password because my phone number got changed on my account. My YouTube was completely hacked. My phone number got changed. My two-step method got changed. Everything was changed, and I was locked out of my email and my YouTube. So I was like, okay, fuck. I am 110% fucked. I got hacked. So I wake up my girlfriend freaking out. I'm like, yo, I got hacked. Like, my YouTube's hacked. Like, I don't know what to do. And she gets this devious smile on her face. And she goes, that's a shame. And I ask her, I'm like, why are you smiling? And she goes, because I'm the one that did it.
Bruh.
And I start laughing. I think she's joking. And she's like, no, seriously. And I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, well, you were asleep. I took your phone, unlocked it with your thumb, and then I went on your computer and changed your details on your YouTube to my phone.
That's
and I
cool.
was like, are you fucking serious?
She's
yeah, look. And
mad.
she shows me her phone, and she signed into my YouTube on her phone. And I was like, why would you do that? That, like, scared the shit out of me. Like, give me it back. And she goes, you can have it back at the end of the week.
What?
I was like, what are you talking about? And she goes, I want a week, just 1 week, free from your YouTube stuff, so we can just hang out and be a couple. I was like, are you really forcing me to quit YouTube for a week
That's
so
fine.
that I can
It's
hang
a
out with you
break.
even
It's a
more than I
good
already
break,
do?
bro.
Like, you're
Chill
literally
out.
here every night from, like, 6 p.m. to, like, 12 p.m. the next day, every single day, every night. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do. And she goes, yeah, well, it's not enough, and you focus way too much on it. You focus on it more than you focus on me. And I was like, you know, that's just really the furthest thing from true, but it's about to be true. And she goes, what do you mean? I'm like, you're not my girlfriend anymore. Get out of my house. And she goes, what did you just say to me? And I repeat myself. I say, get out of my house. We're done. And she goes, what do you mean we're done? What do you think it means? We're broken up. We're done. You're not my girlfriend anymore. You literally just tried to blackmail me with my own YouTube. Like, you stole my own channel to blackmail me with it. So yeah, I'm breaking up with you. Please get your stuff. Get out of my house. And she goes, really? Because if you break up with me, you're never getting this channel back. And I just tell her, like, you know what? I'll find a way to get it back. And if I don't, it's worth not being with someone that's going to blackmail me like you. And she gives me the dirtiest look and just goes, whatever. Fuck you, Austin. And she turns around and she starts walking away out of my room to the front door to leave the house. And I think about it for a second, and I really don't know how I'm going to get my channel back. So I thought that I would try a really, really, really just stupid tactic that might work. So I run out of my room, and I run up to the front door before she walks out. And I'm like, wait. And she goes, what? I was like, I can't find my phone for some reason. Like, can I use yours to call it? And she's like, fine. And she hands me her phone. I can't believe, like, this didn't cross her mind that I was planning something. But I take her phone, and I run back into my room, shut my room door, and lock it. And then I grab my phone from next to my pillow, because I didn't lose it. I was lying to her. It was right next to my pillow. I run back to my desk. I reset my password. I put my phone back on my YouTube channel. I take hers off. I completely revoke her access. And I get my YouTube back. And she knew what was going on after a minute. I heard her start knocking on the door like, Austin, open the door right now. Open this door. And after everything was reset, after everything was all good, I open the door. I hand her back her phone. And I say, thank you. Got my channel back. Have a wonderful day. And she goes, what? I'm like, see ya. And I shut the door in her face and locked it. And then she went and left my house and walked out to her car looking very mad and very defeated. And now I sit here a few years later with a great story to tell for you guys on the YouTube channel that she tried to steal and basically force me to quit doing.
Yeah,
so
I'm
yeah,
not
guys,
letting
that's
my
pretty much into
girl
that
do
story
that to
time.
me,
I
chat.
blocked her on everything and never talked to her again.
Chat. Wait, let me full cam for this one. Fuck! What do I use more? I do not trust these bitches. They will fuck you up hard. I learned that the hard way. I learned that from the hard way, chat. I learned that from the hard. Oh, this is so funny. I wish I could do these story times, actually. They're really fun to ask. I do have stories, but I'm not gonna explain that on stream. I could do that some other time when my channel blows up. I could. I don't know. I'm only 15, bro. So I don't know. And I'm honest, I'm 15 years old. I put my YouTube at 18 because David Dobrik has inappropriate videos that violated YouTube guidelines for some reason. So I was like, fuck. Just like, fuck. Just fucked. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna change my thing to 18 years old so I can watch some David Dobrik videos. And just moved on my day. Just move on from my day. Bro, chat, you can see my other working laptop in the bed. I feel so fucking retarded at this point. Not my bed, but my brother's bed. Yes, I have a brother. I have a sibling, yes, and he lives in my fucking room at the bane of my house. I know it. I get the fucking queen bed, my fucking dudes. I get the bigger bed than any of y'all. Look at that shit. Look at that. Just look at that, chat. Biggest bed ever. The queen side bed. I think that's a king. I don't know. I fucked up. I don't know. Let's get back to the video.
Because she literally tried to steal you guys from me.
Fact.
And that was that. Moral of the story is, don't be like she was in this story time. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah, let's see this shot. I want to see this. I like these Luna guy.
Your personal guide to the world of pop. Sign up for YouTube Music Premium with 1 free month.
And something.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time is one that I can't believe I haven't told yet.
Damn,
it's
what's
the
up?
story time of how I almost got expelled from YouTube. You're probably like, Austin, what does that even mean? I'm going to tell you about it
It's
today.
terminated.
Can't believe I forgot about this one. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a like in the video if you do, and let's jump into it.
Alright.
So today's story time all takes place back in my last year of high school. Now, at this point in my high school career, my YouTube was kind of starting to take off.
Damn.
It was starting to do pretty well.
Damn.
And I had, like, no motivation for school. Like, it was to the point where I was skipping school to do
I do
YouTube
that all the
and
time.
stream
I
on
do that.
Twitch. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that like it was an achievement or like it was cool, but that was just my current mind state at the time. Like, I was just putting YouTube and Twitch above everything else, and clearly it was working because the more and more effort I put into it, the further it would grow. So I just wanted to not stop at that. I was like, at all costs, just doing that. And I was skipping school a lot at this point, and that wasn't good. I was getting calls from my school like every single day to my mom's cell phone and to my home phone number, being like, hey, where's your son? Oh, Austin, are you there? You gotta come into school, buddy. Yeah, needless to say, the teachers and the staff were pretty pissed off at me. So one day, this all starts off as a normal day. I wake up to a phone call on my home phone, calling me, wondering where I am, where am I, and I tell them that I'm not feeling good like I did every other day. And to be honest, that wasn't even a lie. Like, I really didn't feel good every day. I was always really anxious about going into school. But the lady that would call would just always call me on my bullshit. She's like, Austin, I know you're not sick. Like, you've been saying you're sick for 20 days. You can't be sick for 20 days. Come on, you sound fine. And I was like, actually, Miss Faculty Lady, you can be sick for 20 days. It happened to me when I had the swine flu. So, yeah, take that. And she's like, yeah, well, the swine flu's not happening anymore. So you got to come into school and do your work. You're really behind. And I was like, okay. So I got up, got dressed, called up one of my friends, asked him if he could take me into school. He was like, yeah, man, for sure. He came and picked me up. I got in the car. He was like, yo, quick question. Why am I taking you to school? Like, why doesn't your mom take you? I was like, oh, she goes to work at like 6, 7 in the morning, so that's why I'm always skipping. Like, she's not there to stop me. And he's like, oh, that makes sense. Gotcha. So anyway, he drives me to school. I walk in, and before I can even get to my first period class, I get called into the main office because I was late for like the 30th time. And I walk into the main office, and the vice principal is like, hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Oh, no.
She brings me into her office. I sit down, and I was like, hey, what's up? And she goes, Austin, you have been late, like no joke, over 10 times this month alone, every single day. Some days you don't even come into school. Like, what are you doing skipping that much? Like, what's going on? And I was like, well, I'm just really, really, distracted by other things, I guess, and anxious. And she goes, about what? I was like, school. It makes me anxious. And she's like, listen, Austin, I know about your little YouTube hobby. We all know about it here at the faculty. Like, just got to let you know, if you keep putting more time into that than school, you're going to fail school. And at this point, I just didn't care. I was like, oh, well, I guess that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Tell him, bro. Tell him.
If you don't get it together, I'm going to expel you. And I think to myself, this is the vice principal, not even the principal. So, like, can she even expel me? So I just asked her. I was like, what would I be expelled for specifically? And she's like, oh, I'm not talking about school. I'm talking about YouTube.
What?
And I start laughing because I think she's joking, right? And she's like, no, I'm serious. I have a friend. He's an employee at Google. I bet he knows some people in some high places. He could probably deal with this little YouTube problem you're having. And I'm thinking to myself, this can't be real.
No,
like,
you can't do that. Bro, you
fucking
can't do that. You fucking can't do that. It's not your life choice. It's not even close to be your life choice. Not even one fucking bit, chat. Not even one fucking bit. Like, hold on. Not even one fucking bit, chat. Not even one bit. That you can fucking do that to a fucking YouTuber that has massive followers than your fucking school has. You can't do that, bro. Like, you can't fucking do that. That's not how fucking school works. That's not how YouTube works, actually. Yeah, you get banned for doing the wrong thing that you shouldn't have done on a YouTube. I'm lucky enough. I haven't got a warning community guideline strike, which I swear fucking too much in streams. And I'm still not been reported. I've been reported to my old channel because I broke one of their guidelines. I forgot what did I broke for their guidelines. Actually, let's go check, chat. Let's check. Let's fucking check. I think I deleted it at this point. I don't remember. Ooh, actually, I got time to open a new tab because I fucking found a video that we're gonna watch. Has anyone texted me on Snapchat? I heard a text. Oh, no. Oh, I have. Fuck. How did I not see that, bro? My page won't open, chat. My page won't open. What the fuck do I do in that situation? I guess put YouTube. I don't know why it didn't show me. That's hard. Fucking hell. Alright. We are here, yes. Telling me what do I subscribe to? Oh, some channels that we don't even upload. Alright. YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio. Yes, the YouTube fucking Studio. Yeah, here it is. Community guideline strike. Warning. This is a warning, chat. What did I broke? That's. It doesn't even tell you, bro. Cause they delete the fucking video that fucking get you community guidelines right. Like what? That's not how that was so gay. Why is my thing moving that much? Hold on, check it. Why does it move so much? Oh, it's not tight. Fuck, my fault. My fault. Alright, we're back to the channel. Now let's continue with it.
Hell, did my vice principal just threaten to get my YouTube like deleted, or threaten to get me like banned off YouTube, or quote unquote expelled off YouTube? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? So I ask her that. I'm like, what are you talking about, like expelling me from YouTube? Like, what does that even mean? She goes, oh, you know, like getting your channel like taken from you. And I was like, first of all, my YouTube channel is an out of school activity. This is not your lane, so stay the fuck out of mine. And she's like, Austin, language. I'm like, you just threatened something outside of school that you have no power over, and I'll be telling everyone here about that, so go fuck yourself.
Damn!
I stand up and I walk out of the room. And she's following me out of the room, yelling at the security guards to stop me from leaving. And they get in my way and they block the door. And they're like, go back in the office with her. So I have to go back into this lady's office, sit back down with her, and she goes, Austin, okay, maybe we got off on the wrong foot here. I don't want to contact my friend, but your YouTube stuff is cutting into your school stuff, which is directly affecting your future, and I just care about your future. And I was like, if you cared about my future, you'd stay the fuck out of it.
True.
And then I started calling her out on her bullshit because I didn't believe her. I was like, I bet you don't even have a friend that works at YouTube or Google or whatever. Like, I bet you're full of shit. And she's like, oh, no, I do. His name's Brian. And she said his last name, too. And I was like, oh, yeah? Give me Brian's phone number then. She goes, okay, you can call him yourself and find out. So she ends up giving me her friend's phone number and tells me to call him right then and there. And I dial it on my cell phone, and he answers after like 2 rings. He's like, hello? I was
Fuck, they're like, always, bro.
Now
Why
with the
is it-
Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3
I don't
Verizon
give a
5
fuck if there's a new phone out. I would have my phone not upgraded
I
until
was like,
it's
hey, is this
broken.
Brian? And he's like, yeah, who's this? I'm like, my name's Austin. I'm a student at your friend's school, and she just threatened to have my YouTube expelled from me or, you know, taken from me because I'm not doing well in school. And I just wanted to call to verify that that's bullshit. So can you please confirm that that's bullshit and that she can't do that? And he's like, wait, what? She told you that she was going to get your channel taken away over school activities? I was like, yeah, basically. And he goes, well, just to reassure you, I don't think she said that, but if she did, she can't have that happen. And I couldn't do that if I wanted to. Like, there needs to be, like, an actual break of terms of service. Like, you need to be doing something wrong on YouTube itself, not in your school. So, don't really know why she would say that. I don't even know if I believe she would say that. Like, is this a prank or something? And I was like, no, why don't you say hello? And I hand the phone over to my vice principal. And she goes, hey, Brian, like, what I was saying was just more of, like, you know, exaggeration. I was just trying to scare him into doing better. And I was like, oh, what a great person you are. And she hangs up the phone on him, and she goes, Austin, you know what I meant. And I was like, no, not really. That's pretty fucking evil. So after this, she just tells me to go back to class and to do better. And I take my phone, I go back down to class. And I was so mad the whole day, right? Like, I was so pissed and just, like, couldn't believe that she threatened that
bullshit.
when she knew she had no power to.
Exactly.
So during my lunch period, I went back up to the main office, and I talked to my actual principal. And I was like, hey, just so you know, the vice principal is threatening students, saying that she can do things outside of school to them that she's not allowed to do. For example, deleting accounts from students, like their YouTubes and stuff. And my principal's like, okay, elaborate. And I basically ended up snitching on her. I just told my
Damn,
principal
that's a good
everything
thing,
that
'cause I don't
happened,
like that
everything she
principals.
said. And my principal's like, okay, I'll have a talk with her. Like, thanks for telling me, Austin. Have a good
Yep.
one. So I leave the room, and, you know, the rest of the day goes normal. You know, nothing else really happened. And then the next day comes along. I walk into school. I may or may not have been late again. I walked in, and my principal immediately calls me into the office. And I
Damn.
walk in, and my vice principal is sitting in the room with the principal and me, and she's giving me the dirtiest look on planet Earth. Like, my vice principal looks so pissed at me. She looked like she wanted to rip my head off. I sit down in the chair next to her, and my principal goes, so, I think you owe Austin an apology. And my vice principal looks at me and goes, I'm sorry, Austin. And I was like, thank you, all good. And my main principal is like, okay, Austin, like, there will be no more issues, no more threats of any such regarding your YouTube channel and your out-of-school hobbies. Sorry about that. You can go to class now. I was like, sounds good. And I walked out of there feeling very satisfied. Now, that's pretty much where that ended. My vice principal literally didn't talk to me ever again after that. Like, no joke, not a word to me ever again. I think she probably still hates me to this day. And who knows, she might be watching this video because she knew about my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this, I'm really not sorry. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the story time, guys.
Damn.
Moral of the story is, don't be skipping school as much as I was, because that's still not good to do.
I want to see this, bro. Oh my god, I love seeing these things.
Okay, so today's video topic / story time is about a mistake that I made a long time ago. This story time takes place back in 2016, and let's just jump right into this, alright? So
Yep.
this story time, it involves a few people, those people being me, one of my good friends, and his sister.
I want to tell it something. I'm just gonna DM him actually, because I haven't talked to him since that incident on. I'm gonna say, hey man, bro, don't you hate chat when you have a mosquito bite right in your neck and you want to scratch it and it just hurts? Is that red? I can't even tell if that's red or not. I'm gonna check my phone. These are not red. Yeah, they're not red. What? He pulled it up on stream though. Weird.
Now this all started off as a normal night, okay? A nice summer night, and one of my friends texted me. Now this friend I've known for about 2 years at this point.
Damn.
I'd met him in school, and we were pretty good friends, alright? And he hits me up and he's like, yo, you want to come hang at my place for the night? I'm having some friends over, we can just kick it. I'm like, yeah, why not? So I got some of my things together, and my friend came and picked me up and brought me back to his house, where there was like 4 other people there. Now let me give you a little bit of backstory to this story, okay? So my friend had a sister that was a year older than us, and I had met her before I met him. Like 2 months before I met him, me and her met, believe it or not, on a dating app. And we started flirting a little bit, and we were just kind of like friendly. And then when I met him, I realized that they were related, and I immediately stopped flirting with her altogether, and so did she with me. Like, we both knew that would be weird, because then it would complicate me and my friend's friendship. And luckily, it didn't make things awkward. I would go over there all the time and hang out with my friend, and me and her were still friends. Like, it wasn't a big deal whatsoever. So anyway, yeah, back to the main story, okay? I'm at my friend's house. There's a bunch of us there, and pretty much everybody passes out before me. Now, of course, like always, I had a really, really bad sleep schedule. Like, I would just go to sleep in the morning and sleep all day. So I knew that I would be up all night, and that I wasn't sleeping anytime soon. So I decide I'm going to go in the living room and watch a movie or something. So I go downstairs, I put a movie on, and I'm just sitting on the couch watching this movie by myself in my friend's living room. And I'm watching this movie, and all of a sudden I hear, hey. And I look to my right, and it's my friend's sister.
Damn.
She was like, what are you doing out here? I was like, I can't sleep. Everyone passed out. Like, I'm not going to be able to sleep anytime soon, so I just came out here to watch this movie. And she was like, all right, cool. Like, you mind if I watch with you? I'm like, yeah, for sure. So she walks over, she sits down next to me, and we're just watching this movie. Now, like 20 minutes into her sitting down next to me, all of a sudden, I feel something tickling on my hand, and I look, and she's grabbing my hand slowly. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, alright, it's my friend's sister, probably shouldn't be holding hands with this girl, but at the same time, that's not disrespectful, like, holding her hand, like, it's not like I'm doing anything wrong.
True.
So I just let it happen. That was mistake number 1. Now from there, things just kind of progressed. She went over and grabbed a blanket. She threw it over us. And from there, things just kind of went further. I'm not going to go into huge detail about it because this isn't some 50 Shades of Grey YouTube love story, okay? Just long story short, me and her hooked up. All right?
Oh my
now,
God.
After we did and the movie ended, she was like, hey, like, I don't think we should tell my brother about this. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And she was like, all right, cool, glad we agree. And then after that, she said she was going to bed. We said goodnight, and she went up to her room, and I was just sitting in the living room. I put another movie on, but I wasn't watching the movie. I was just sitting there thinking. I was like, dude, I can't believe that I just probably ruined a friendship with one of my best friends. And I just kept thinking about it, and I'd be like, oh, well, he won't find out, no big deal. But then I would go back and forth and just be like, oh, but like, I don't want to lie to him. So I tried to stop thinking about it and just watch another movie, and I ended up passing out on the couch. And I wake up next morning to the smell of breakfast, and all my friends are in the kitchen talking, making breakfast together. And for a minute, I was just really, really happy. And then I realized the night before everything that happened, and I was like, oh, shit. So I got up, went to the kitchen, said hello to my friends, had some breakfast with them. And me just being awkward and
No video, no face cam, bro. No face cam. Let's continue to see.
And not feeling right, I was like, yo, guys, I'm gonna head out back to my house. And my friends were like, all right, cool. So I left and I walked home, which took like 45 minutes. My friend was like, yo, you want to ride? I'm like, nah.
Oh my god, that's gonna be loud noise. I'm sorry.
I walked home. They probably all knew that something was up with me. And I went back to my house, and I'm just sitting there in my room playing video games, trying to not think about life. And all of a sudden, I looked down at my phone.
Oh my god, there's
from
some
my
loud
friend.
noises.
And it's a pretty long text. Like, it's the kind of text where you see it and you see how long it is without even reading it, and you're like, oh no. So I knew immediately. I'm like, yep, he found out. And it starts off by saying, hey man, just so you know, I went downstairs last night to go to the bathroom, and I saw you and my sister on the couch together. And when I read that, I was like, oh no, like this is about to get so bad. Like, he's mad. It just seemed really serious. But as I went on to read it, it was completely different than what I thought. He was like, yo, just so you know, like, if you and my sister go on to have some sort of romantic connection, like, you're my boy. I know how you treat people. You would treat her right. Like, as long as you don't do her wrong, you're not doing me wrong, man. So please don't stress this whatsoever. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, how is this dude so cool with this? So I replied to him, and I was like, whoa, man, like, didn't expect this. I really thought you would hate me. Like, thank you so much for being understanding. And I basically went on to tell him that I would never disrespect his sister. And we pretty much just talked about it for a sec, and that was the end of it. Like, we never talked further about it. And me and his sister never progressed into, like, a relationship or anything. Me and her both didn't want a relationship at the time. So, yeah, in the end, everything was totally okay, which shocked me. And me and him are still friends to this day. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it.
Alright, that should be it. And then we got another one right here. Last one. This is the last one, bro. This is the last one. And that's it. Oh my god. Stop the loud noises.
Your personal guide to the world of K-pop. Sign up for YouTube Music Premium with one
replies or no? No.
free month.
Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all have had a good night,
shut up,
because I'm recording this at like 5:37 a.m. right now, bro. I should not be up this late, but there is something absolutely crazy going on Twitter right now, and I needed to talk about it while it was still fresh. So, for those of you who don't know, Jaden is a commentary YouTuber. He's pretty well known in the commentary community. He has a bit over double my subscriber count. And for full disclosure, I absolutely hate Jaden. I hate him as a person, and his content sucks. Literally monotonous garbage. It's so fucking boring, dude. Completely ignoring the fact he's made like 80 billion Dream videos and another 90 billion on Tommy Innit. His content just fucking sucks, dude. Here's a little sample.
So, Dream just did a face reveal. Well, kind of. Now, I'm sure you guys know that a couple of days ago, it was April Fool's Day. I tricked a lot of you into believing that the vegan teacher was dead and that Dream killed the vegan teacher. And on April Fool's Day, Dream did a face reveal. So, Dream just killed that vegan teacher. Now, as you guys know, recently, the vegan teacher was banned from TikTok. And ever since then, she's been trying everything imaginable to regain relevancy. So, she made a new TikTok, and she stole Dream's character, and she even called him a penis.
So, Dream just killed that vegan teacher. Bro, anybody could watch more than 10 seconds of that garbage without killing themselves. That person deserves a Nobel Prize, bro, okay? Fuck whoever these retards are, okay? All of Jaden's 200,000 subscribers, they deserve an Oscar, a Nobel Prize, literally every award ever, man, because that really is an achievement, alright? But all joking aside, that's his content, it sucks, but why I'm really making this video is because of a controversy that happened earlier today. So if you didn't know, Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade, he got cancer. He announced it earlier today, and all of these retard trending topic commentators immediately rushed to make a video on it because they're parasites, and literally all they got going for them is making these stupid, fucking boring, terrible trending topic videos. When Dream dies, whenever that happens, that'll be the worst day of their lives, because all of their channels are gonna die, plain and simple, because it's not like they have any personality or anything like that really backing them up. All they have is these stupid fucking trending topics. But Jaden over here is the epitome of that kind of channel I was just talking about. Boring, mundane, constantly milking content, stuff like that. But surprisingly, he took a stand. On Twitter, he was like, these channels are already milking the Technoblade situation, calling out trending topic channels for milking a a Minecraft YouTuber getting cancer. So brave of Jaden to call these people out. Good for Jaden, bro. Good for him.
Damn.
But 2 hours later, dude, like 2 to 3 hours later, he made a Technoblade cancer video. Like 3 hours later, dude, okay? I have not seen somebody become a hypocrite so fast in my life before, okay? Usually people wait like maybe a week, a year, you know, something like that to go back on their word. This guy went back on his word in like 3 fucking hours, dude, okay?
Damn.
It's like he put out this tweet and like a minute later he started recording. Like, what the fuck, dude? His excuse for making the Technoblade video was that he was giving all of the ad revenue to charity, that he's a charitable guy, that he's really trying to help people with cancer. But the thing is, it's a really terrible excuse because, number one, you're still benefiting, right? You're making a video on a trending topic, a video gets in the algorithm, that benefits your channel. And also, there is a fundraiser option on YouTube now, meaning that the creator no longer has to donate all the funds manually. The viewer can do it themselves, so scumfuck retards like Jaden can't just lie and say, oh, I'm donating all the funds to charity and not do it and pocket all the money. Okay, that excuse might have worked like 2 years ago, but not now, bro, okay? Not now. There's a fundraiser option.
Damn.
All of Optimus's videos, they all have a fundraiser, bro. Nobody's falling for this shit. The reason why Jaden made this video is because he's greedy, okay? He's greedy and he's fucking stupid, bro. The clear optical play here would have been to just own it and be like, yeah, I'm making this video.
Watch. The comments are gonna say it's a hidden sheet. Watch. I want to see this. True. When you got that facts, bro. True, it's true. It seems like he has. It's a girl as well. Watch.
Worked hard on the video. I did my research. Literally just make the CNN argument and be like, yeah, CNN makes money on death and people suffering. Why not me? That would have been the clear optical play, but no, okay? What Jaden had to do was criticize other Minecraft commentators for talking about it, and then literally 2 hours later, make a video about it himself, and then lie and say he's donating it to charity. What a fucking retard, bro, honestly. Like, not only is he greedy, but he's fucking stupid, bro. Guy also posted the channel analytics for his latest video saying, yeah guys, look, I'm exploiting some guy who just got cancer. Look how many views I'm getting, dude. I mean, the optics couldn't be any worse for this guy. Like, definitely needs better optics. Morals aside, what the fuck are these optics, dude? These are terrible. Like, when you're under fire for milking somebody with cancer, don't post your analytics and be like, well, look at me, 1 out of 10 on YouTube. Like, what the fuck, dude? Not using his brain at all. So after getting into it with Optimus on Twitter and telling my boy Sensitive Society to kill himself, both of Jaden's Twitter accounts were deleted. Either he deleted them or Twitter suspended them. I don't really know what happened, but he's off of Twitter for now. Finally, there's peace on the timeline. Them, I don't really know. Both into it with Optimus. Like, what the fuck, dude? Not using his brain at all. So after getting into it with Optimus on Twitter and telling my boy Sensitive Society to kill himself.
Damn, bro. What? Are you fucking dumb?
Both of Jaden's Twitter accounts were deleted. Either he deleted them or Twitter suspended them. I don't really know what happened, but he's off of Twitter for now. Finally, there's peace on the timeline. And yeah, honestly, not really much left to say other than one last thing. Jaden, if you're watching this, you're not a real woman.
Oh. Disrespectful. Alright. He hasn't replied to my Twitter account. Okay, so I think that will be the end of the stream, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye.
Smoking that gas, got all that Zine and shit on the powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder. Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. Turned to a savage, pocket got fatter, she call me daddy. Smoking that gas, got all that Zine and shit on the powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder. Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. Turned to a savage, pocket got fatter, she call me daddy. Smoking that gas, got all that Zine and shit on the powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder. Money got longer, I go out to eat, get that black inside mine. When I'm with my girl, we forever fast drive. Wait, huh? Then I mean we're not last time. In that pussy, you know I like it rock. Then I'm just blasting. Yeah, tell that little bitch that I'm really from us. Yeah, bitch, you not start. Yeah, pull up my car automatic. Yeah, done with the start. Yeah, do not matter. Turn to a savage, pocket got fatter. She call me daddy. Smoking that gas, going out that Zany. She on a powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder. Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. Turn to a savage, pocket got fatter. She call me daddy. Smoking that gas, going out that Zany. She on a powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder. Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster.
Tagging up the mouse, we do the mouse dog. Got a wretched in my coat, got a girl doing coke. We drink up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy if it bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. When I floated, I gave her a dose of, she was already hooked. If you always there for me, that's a really good look. I'm changing up your salary, cause I'm getting to know you. Tell me your availability, I want all of you. If it's like that, then it's like that. Got you lighting up like lightning. I smack it up, get feisty. Can't sabotage me, I said you gon' tell the world they flawed you. Thankful for when you're naughty. You're a good girl, but you're naughty. Don't you never miss out on Pilates. I let you stunt place in Bugatti. Damn God bless you with a body. Me and cheat girls, they cheat, we do numbers, they fly. If it's getting to you, then we fast forward, yeah. Staying low like a stash house, yeah. Bando to bando, trap house, yeah. Made it with nothing, learned to swag out, yeah. Can't be defeated, I got mad sauce, yeah. Why would I front like it ain't my fault? Drank up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy if it bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion. Hit it so right, had her soaking in the ocean. Yeah. Hit it all night, we was drinking and smoking. Drinking and smoking.
I done went from GG to BB to LV. I done fuck with Kiki and Lily and Nene. I text her so proud of you when I got my beat from CC. It is no way that you can know or see the things we see. She said she can tell every time that I lie through my teeth. Plus I know you had somebody else right here in my sheets. Oh, you think you know my body? Pull up in that coupe and with no shoddy. I put rubies on my rolling, now their eyes bleed. I don't own no ice cream truck, just know my eyes freeze. Man, I read her text, she said, girl, I cranked. Man, I know she ducking off with her side me. Who you know gon' hit it raw, baby, besides me?
We drank up and we smoked, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy if it bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion.